Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Boston. They have an 8-point lead. Your opinion, Shaq?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. He can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Evan Turner having a fantastic game. He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Boston leading by 8.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. David Lee is out there with Zeller, and it's Smart in at the point.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Jennings kicks to Drummond and misses it off the right side of the rim. And Brad Stevens now in his third year coaching the Celtics. Greg, I know you admire him from afar. Good fit for the franchise. Good fit, Clark, for a young team.
Agree with you completely on all of that. He stresses team unity and selflessness and sets the example and tone with his demeanor.
And Evan Turner's one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Greg, for Evan Turner, the one area where he can still develop in a big way is with the jump shot. Clark, 28% from 3 last season. Really is not going to make it.
Yeah, that's been the one stain on his game, the lack of that deep shooting ability, but everything else he can do. He can handle, he passes, he rebounds, but to be an elite player, he's got to be able to knock down that 3-ball better.
And so he makes both from the line. Fans had a hard time finding their way to the stadium last season for the Pistons at the bottom in several home attendance categories last year.
Yeah, that's right in Auburn Hills. I mean, they used to go a lot when they were winning championships. But to be fair to those fans, it was hard at times to watch the Pistons play. I mean, they could get cold and really struggle on their home floor.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Hit by Lee. Puts one up from 19, off the left rim and out.
And for the Pistons, a lot of their woes here at home were due to defense. I mean, their 18-23 home record comes from allowing too many good looks for their opponents.
Here's Jennings. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Celtics leading by 8. Now Smart. He's got 7. Dishes to Zeller. Johnson against Turner. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the Pistons, how about starting out 2-13 at home? I mean, they did turn it around afterwards, going 16-10 to finish out the season. At least they seem to be headed in the right direction.
That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Picked by Lee. Bradley dishes to Lee. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lee's got 5 now.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Jennings drives in. Pass to Ilyasova. 9 feet out. And Boston with the rebound. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Boston leading by 8. And Turner kicks to Bradley. Good on the baseline, Jay. Bradley's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
It was a tough battle down the stretch, but the Celtics were able to get back into the playoffs last year.
And kind of just hovering around all season, but give them credit. They fought their way in and spent only 1 year out of the postseason in their rebuild.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And, you know, for the Celtics, the actual playoff series didn't go well. They got swept by the Cavaliers, but most people will remember the injuries from the series more than the play, and the Celtics have a bright future, no doubt. Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Turner. Good D by Drummond.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jennings. He kicks to Drummond. They set the pick. Ilyasova up top. Drummond working against Zeller. That's good. And 12 points for Brandon Jennings.
Well, listen, it was a forgettable series for Celtics fans. However, the Celtics' young core were able to experience postseason basketball. That's something that you can really never replicate. I'm sure they'll be hungry for more of it. And credit Brad Stevens on a terrific job.
Hey guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
He's checked in for Zeller.
Make some noise, Detroit.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And talking about Brandon Jennings, he has an endless bag of tricks. Keeping the ball literally on a string, makes behind the back, no look, and off the backboard passes few players would even try. That unpredictability, though, can make him difficult to check and often forces defenders into positions from which they can't recover.
Pistons trail by 8. Johnson right side. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Nice shot by Smart.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. You know, Brandon Jennings is that rare type of difference maker, a guy who can jumpstart your offense without turning the ball over. That's a valuable asset when you're trying to line up the W.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
There's the feed to Lee. To the wing on the left. Here's Olynyk. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Jennings. They set the pick. Drummond a screen. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Outside Bradley. The Celtics working the ball around now. Nice shot by Smart. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Bradley dishes to Olynyk. Back to Bradley, and taken away by Johnson. Passes it to Jennings. Feeds it to Drummond. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Bradley with some nice D. Celtics leading by 7. Inside, and stolen by Ilyasova. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jennings leading the charge. Johnson the pass to Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. Turner covering. 6 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Left side, Turner. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Johnson.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Jennings kicks to Ilyasova. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Kicks it out to Jennings. No good on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Turner covering. Three-pointer. Shot is no good. Boston leading by 7. Here's Bradley. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
For Detroit, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. It's Jennings with the drive. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Smart. He's got 11. Lee sets a screen for Bradley. And the pass to Lee. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
To the inside, Bradley, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And Turner kicks to Olynyk. Back to Turner, to the left wing. Lee, a screen on Jennings. Smart, the dish to Lee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Ilyasova. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. Jackson against Thomas. The drive by Jackson. Pass to Meeks. From past the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Just a bit of an up and down year for the Pistons last season. Had some long winning streaks and some long losing streaks for first-year head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah, Kevin, some would say it was addition by subtraction because they really went on that big run after they released Josh Smith. 7 straight wins for them at one point, and they also did have some giant lulls.
They set the pick. He feeds it to Baines. Here's Morris. Good D by Lee.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Outside Thomas. Fires from 18. No luck. And Detroit the other way now.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Jerebko kicks to Lee. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Jackson. Morris outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Outside Thomas. Back to Sullinger. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 11. And here's Jackson. He has 5. Meeks can't hit. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Crowder dishes to Thomas. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Zeller who's checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics, Tyler Zeller.
Meeks passes to Jackson. Morris a screen. Down low, deflects the pass. Jackson against Thomas. Kicks to Crowder. Sullinger the screen. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Pistons trail by 11. Marcus Morris is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Celtics leading by 9. Crowder kicks to Thomas. Now here's Crowder. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Zeller against Drummond. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Pistons making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in.
For the Pistons, back on the floor, Ersan Ilyasova.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Pass to Morris. There's the pick. Back to Drummond. Baseline jumper. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
The Celtics with the lead. Thomas passes to Crowder. Pick by Zeller. A three ball. That's good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside Jackson. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jackson. And taken away by Johnson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Thomas is running. Dishes it to Crowder. And Zeller kicks to Turner. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now the feed to Meeks. Lets a floater go. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Turner. Zeller, a screen on Morris. Johnson the screen. Passes it to Thomas. No one near him. That is good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Jennings comes in for Reggie Jackson. Thomas against Jennings. That's tipped and stolen by Jennings. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Drummond with a screen on Bradley. Feeds to Ilyasova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jennings dishes to Drummond. From past the arc. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Meeks kicks to Jennings. Drummond working against Zeller. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
That's good.
Evan Turner.
And 12 points for Evan Turner.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Meeks passes to Jennings. He kicks it to Drummond. Wants to get it to Meeks, and does. And he gets it to go. Meeks got 4 points in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Bradley dishes to Turner. Zeller with it. Now the pass to Johnson. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's Thomas outside. They get it back. Shot by Zeller, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Now here's Jennings. That's short off the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Thomas kicks to Bradley. Shoots the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And it's Turner off the drive. He dishes it to Bradley. The rebound by Brandon Jennings. The Pistons shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And stolen by Zeller. Bradley kicks to Turner. And good on the basket. Book it.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
And it's Detroit's ball. Meeks passes to Jennings. The dish to Johnson. Pass to Drummond from 13. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Bradley kicks to Johnson. Celtics passing it around. Puts up the baby hook. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist by Turner. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead. Zeller's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. There's a good screen. Jennings kicks to Meeks. He feeds it to Drummond. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Drummond. He has 9 rebounds, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
2 for Detroit, Andre Drummond.
That free throw, no good. The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
The Pistons making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. David Lee checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Thomas.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were close games.
Fast break, Detroit. Here's Jennings. The shot no good. Good D by Lee.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Detroit with the rebound. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pick by Lee. In the corner, Bradley with it. Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. Kicks to Zeller. Takes it from 10. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Drummond a screen. Jennings drives in, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now Smart, picked by Zeller. Smart kicks to Bradley, trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Jennings. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He's got 16 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside. Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Inside, kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Jennings. Pass to Ilyasova. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Smart. Lee, a screen on Jennings.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Smart. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Up top, Jennings, guarded by Bradley. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Turner with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Screened by Lee. Smart dishes to Lee, and stolen by Ilyasova. All by himself.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Outside Bradley. Here's Lee. Here's Zeller. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Zeller doing all sorts of things. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
Outside Jennings dishes it to Caldwell Pope. The feed now to Drummond. Ilyasova passes to Johnson. And Ilyasova kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Outside Bradley. Passes it to Smart. Kicks it out to Bradley. No good with the triple.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That one wide left.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Bradley gets it to go.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Give it up for your auto motion.
Ilyasova with the ball. Caldwell Pope. And an air ball on that one. Way off. And they go to the intentional foul.
Ersan Ilyasova. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pistons, Evan Turner. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. To the right side. Morris outside. Can't get it to go.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyler Zeller. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
Well, he gave the opposing D everything he could handle in the paint tonight. They were not able to handle his size and strength inside. If he got his hands on the ball close to the bucket, he converted.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.